Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the products that I was absolutely loving in the month of May. I did skip over April, so I figured, you know what, it was time. There is a lot of stuff that I haven't even talked about on my channel yet that I am just super excited to share with you guys. And we have stuff other than makeup to talk about, which is really exciting. I have some jewelry, some accessories, skincare, hair care. We're going to be covering a lot of bases. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started and let's jump into my favorites from the month of May. The first one is from Sigma. This is the Core de Rosa eyeshadow palette. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, this palette is absolutely stunning. This is one of the most beautiful eyeshadow palettes that I have tried in a very, very long time. If you love kind of romantic, warm tones with that rosy undertone, you are going to be obsessed with this. This palette literally has every single shade in it that you would need to really create any look. Like I said, if warm tones are your go-to, you are going to love this. When I first got this palette in the mail and I swatched it, tried it out on the eyes for the first time, I was absolutely blown away, like breathtaking. I was shocked. This was my first Sigma palette that I have ever tried. I've tried a couple of other items from Sigma, but not a ton of their makeup. And like I said, this was the first eyeshadow palette I tried from them, and wow, did they make an impression on me. I am so excited to see what they come out with in the future because this palette is spot on. It is what I have on my eyes today. I absolutely love it. And I do want to mention that the brush in here is fantastic. It is your typical Sigma quality brush. It is not cheapened or dumbed down, so to speak, just because it is inside the palette. For the value from the way that these blend, the pigmentation, the packaging, the color story, the brush that you get inside, this palette is truly worth every penny in my opinion, because I do feel like most people are going to use pretty much every shade in this palette. I have dipped into every single shade. It is just thumbs up, fantastic. Sigma, you hit the nail on the head with this palette. Absolutely beautiful. Now, this product is another one that goes into I was shocked type category. BECCA kind of, I think, did a re-release, or not really a rebranding, something with their packaging, I don't know. But they released a highlighter in the shade called Own Your Light. Now, supposedly this is limited edition. We know how that goes with BECCA, so I highly doubt that it will be. This shade, a lot of people, I don't see a lot of people talking about this. What I have seen a lot of people saying is that they haven't purchased it yet because they haven't heard anyone talk about it, and they're not sure if it would work for them. So I was like, well, let me test that out for you. Let me tell you, as a highlight, not so sure. On some deeper skin tones, this is going to look stunning on you. It's like a duochrome kind of rose gold shade, but what I like to do with this is use it as a blush topper. This just gives you the most beautiful, juicy, lifted, illuminated cheeks of your entire life. It is not overwhelming at all. Do not be fooled by the color that you see in this pan, because this can work in different ways for pretty much every skin tone. I have actually worn this in the last few videos I have uploaded, I believe the last few, and I've gotten comments, you know, your skin looks so glowy, it looks so beautiful. Well, this has something to do with it. I do have to give this some credit. So again, this is one of the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfectors in the shade Own Your Life. Own Your Life. Own Your Light. Both of those is fantastic, but this is in the shade Own Your Light. Packaging is super cute, spot on, beautiful formula. Seriously, give it a shot. So another product I have is from Fenty. This is one of their cream bronzers. I picked this up in the shade Butta Biscuit. I love the name. I absolutely love the name of Fenty products. They're just amazing. It's like a whole thing, and I absolutely love it. What really made me pick this up was, I think it was Kathleen Lights and Raw Beauty Kristi. I saw them review this, and I was like, I have to try this for myself. This is a beautiful contour, and I went with this shade specifically to contour with and not so much bronze with, because it is a little bit more on the cool side, but it is perfect to contour with, at least for my skin tone. If you have a light medium skin tone, more so probably leaning on the light side, and you have like that olivey undertone, more of a warm undertone, but you want something that is a contour. I find that a lot of contours for kind of more yellowy or golden skin tones sometimes pull more bronzy, and you need something that just falls right in between. And that is exactly what this is. It is the perfect tone. I do prefer this with a sponge. So if you have been interested in picking one of these up, I've tried it with a brush, my fingers, a sponge. I've tried it in a multitude of ways. And I do feel like the way that this blends and sits the most beautifully on the skin is with a sponge. Thumbs up to Fenty for this. I love my cream products, and that has been something that I reach for constantly. A blush and a highlight. Now, these two products are extremely unique. These items are from Grande Cosmetics, and they are supposed to actually plump your skin. So weird. I don't know if that's totally true or not. I mean, if you could put a blush on and it would give you like a temporary plumping to the cheeks, yes please. Who doesn't want that? I think the concept is really cool. I don't know how much that is actually true and how much that works or not, but nonetheless, the formula on these is gorgeous. So I picked up a blush and a highlight. I picked up the blush in Sweet Peach, and then I picked up the highlighter in the shade French Pearl. I do have both of these on today. They are just absolutely breathtaking. That's really all I can say. They blend beautifully. They sit gorgeous on the skin. They do not exaggerate texture. They are extremely easy to use. Fantastic. These need to be talked about more because they are that good. I cannot stop reaching for them. These have been like my two go-to products as far as like cream highlighters and cream blushes, liquid highlight. So absolutely stunning. A favorite. I absolutely love them. That's all I can really say. Again, don't know how much they plump, but I can tell you they look absolutely beautiful. Beautiful on the skin. Check them out. Another complexion product, and the last one I want to talk about, is a foundation duo. This is something I have talked about on my channel many times before. If you've watched me, you know that this is my go-to, the L'Oreal 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I like a lot of other foundations, but I love this one. Like, this is my holy grail go-to, just no matter what, again, my skin condition is at the moment, this is the foundation that I reach for. It trumps everything that I own. But sometimes when my skin is extra dry and I want to kick it up in the dewy department, I will add in a pump of the Too Faced Do You. So I mix the two of these. This one right here is in the shade 425, and then I mix it in with Golden Beige. As the warmer months come around, I do get a little bit of color to my skin. This one becomes just a little bit too light, and when I mix this in, it's just a match made in heaven. I don't know what it is. The combination of these two products together is just dreamy. The best skin day ever when I mix the two of these. So yeah, fantastic foundations, ones that I have been loving for, honestly, for the past year solid. I have been rotating that and absolutely loving that combination. Let's talk about a couple of lip items. Lip liners are my jam lately. I cannot get enough of lip liners topped with a gloss. It is the easiest way to give your lips the most plump, beautiful effect. Obviously, with a lip liner, you can overline, and then adding in that gloss just really draws that light and attention and just gives you that plump, full, beautiful lip. So two liners that I have been loving from Makeup Forever. These are their Artist Color Pencils. I have one in the shade Completely Sepia or Sepia. I can never pronounce that. Sorry if both of those are wrong. And then Whereever Walnut. These are just the best nudes. So let me swatch these for you. So the top one is going to be, what is this, Whereever Walnut. And then on the bottom, we'll have Completely Sepia. So there they are right there. Absolutely gorgeous, mid-tone, beigey, mauvey, warm nude shades. Absolutely stunning. Love these. They are very creamy. Despite the fact that they are wood, generally wood liners can be a little bit on the dry side, but not these. These just glide right onto the lips deliciously, beautifully, and effortlessly, and I absolutely love it. Another lip liner is from Goss. These just launched, I want to say earlier in May, was it? Not 100% sure, but either way, this is a brand new release from Wayne Goss. This is his Essential Lip Pencil, and this is in the shade Vintage Pink. This is another one that I have just been completely obsessed with. This is what I do have on today. And then what I have been topping it with, segue into my next favorite, is one of Wayne's new lip glosses in the shade Tulip. Oh my goodness, this combination, and really this gloss combined with any of the liners that I just showed you, are just the most stunning, juicy, delicious combination. This gloss is everything. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. It is a very light nude pink. I'm kind of a fan of very muted, light, pinky, beigey nudes. It's my favorite. I almost go to the point where I'm like, it might even be a little bit too light for my skin tone. I don't know why. I just absolutely love that look. And this helps me achieve that without washing me out. And what I love the most about it is that it doesn't distract from the rest of my look. Sometimes I feel like the wrong lip shade, and I think this is kind of a given, you would have this beautiful eye look going on. And then if you have a lip shade that is just too much or just a little bit off, it can just totally distract, and that's all anyone will really see when they look at you. So this combination, these liners, this gloss, I feel like helps me kind of make this look it's a part of me and not all of me, if that makes any sense. The most beautiful combination, so comfortable, they're long wearing. Just, these are my favorite go-to lip products. Let's talk about a couple of things for the eyes. This is an oldie but a goodie, the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is the original formula. For a while, I was using concealer to prime my lids and then patting it down with setting powder. And it didn't matter what concealer, what powder, no matter what I did, I noticed that my eyeshadow was creasing within a few hours of wearing it. And this was something that was kind of new for me. I'm like, what is going on? So then I kind of went back to basics, went back to this primer because this was one of my holy grail favorites way back when, and problem solved. That just must have been my issue. It's so strange. The rest of my skin is like the Sahara Desert, but my eyelids, girl, they're the oiliest thing ever. It is weird. And I think a lot of people have that problem, but it's still weird. But this eyeshadow primer, it is the best. It really is. It doesn't really offer any coverage, which I think most of you know. But the best thing about this is that it just really doesn't take much. You can pat a little bit of it on the lids. You can set it. You don't have to set it whatever way you want to do it. I personally like to set it down, and then I just blend my shadow on top. And from pigmentation to keeping my lids crease free, this just really checks off everything and covers all of my bases. So I have to give some love to this because it has really saved my eyeshadow game and has just really stepped everything up a notch. Absolutely love it. Now let's talk about a mascara. I was gonna do a separate review on it, but I don't know why. I just decided not to, but I have been wearing it constantly, testing it. I took a nap in it. I wore it for hours. I rubbed my eyes. I removed it to see how easy it would come off. Like, I really put this guy through the ringer. This is from Huda Beauty. This just recently launched. This is her Legit Lashes Mascara. Now, this is kind of like a two-step system. It is the mascara that I have on right now. Oh my goodness, you guys. Mind blown. This is the craziest mascara that I have ever used. If you want the most insane, dramatic lashes of all time, you need to give this mascara a try. It does not flake. It holds a curl. I didn't even curl my lashes. It like does it on its own. It is the craziest thing. When you put this on and you put on the curling step, which is the last step, it's just like whoosh. Your eyelashes just like lift all on their own. It is actual magic. Absolutely beautiful. So the two sides you start off with, so this is the volume side, and I'll show this to you. And you can build this up as much as you want. I really truly feel like one or two coats really does the trick. So you start off with this. It does have a silicone brush, which usually isn't my favorite, but it works in this case. And then once you have that on, you can go in and do the curl and length step. This is also a silicone brush, and it just, I don't know, it is next level mascara. This is changing the game. For those who just don't want to mess with falsies, if it's just not your thing, you want something that's very long wearing, you have trouble with your lashes keeping a curl, volume, whatever the state of your lashes, I'm telling you, this is so worth a try. It is so good, fantastic, and I am so happy that I purchased it because it is just, I don't know, speaks for itself. I hope you're seeing it on camera because it is that good. It is that good. All right, so now that we have the makeup products out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into some accessories. Now, you guys have probably seen me wear these headbands in my videos. I've gotten a lot of compliments. People have messaged me on Instagram asking me, where did I get them? Can you send me a link? So these little fakey knockoff looking Gucci headbands, how adorable are these? Now, it does come in a pack that has multiple colors, but these two are my favorite. I love the mustard yellow and I love the black, green, and red. These are my absolute favorites. In fact, since I'm wearing white, let's go ahead and pop one on. Like, seriously, how cute is this? Absolutely adorable. I am not someone who's a sucker for labels or brand names or anything. Trust me, I do have champagne taste on a beer budget, and I do love my high-end products, but Gucci is one that I'm just like, whatever. I think I just really absolutely just, I don't know why. I just love the style of this. The little knot. I just love the ribbon here. I think it is so cute. Try not to mess up my hair. Absolutely adorable. And then these two, another knotted headband with the pearls on it. I'll pop this one on just to show you guys. Love it. It takes your shitty hair, greasy hair, and when I say shitty hair, I just mean like you're having just one of those pure shit hair days. Let's be real. It happens to me more times than not. It like just fancies up a look in 2 seconds, covers up the shittiness, and boom, you are good to go out the door, whether you have to go to work, a job interview, whatever the case may be. Mistakes were made and you need to fix a problem real quick. That is what a headband is beautiful for. Or on days where you just want a cute headband, you know? There it is. That's really dumb. But whatever, you guys get the point. I love these. These are both from Amazon. I will put a link in the description box where you can actually get these, but they're so good and I think they're adorable. Another Amazon product are these workout bands. Now, I fully intended before sitting down to film to have all of them in front of me, but I must not have done that. So it does come in, I think it's like a pack of 5. You've got extra light, light, medium, heavy, extra heavy, something like that. What is so nice about these is that they have more of like a fabric texture, so they stay on your legs or wherever you're placing them to get a workout. And I love that it comes with the different intensities. They're just really nice. They hold their shape. They don't roll down. They don't fall down. It's just a really easy way to get a nice little quick leg workout in when you're sitting at home, working at home, quarantined. You guys know the state of everything right now. Super cool. Again, another Amazon item. If you guys want to see a video of all of my Amazon favorites, leave a comment down below because I have built up quite the Amazon collection. This white t-shirt I'm wearing is from Amazon. I've gotten a lot of really badass items off Amazon recently. So let me know if you want to see like my Amazon favorites. Leave a comment down below. Let's talk about a hair product. This is from Eva or Ava NYC. I actually saw Jessica Braun talk about this. This is their Freshen Up Dry Shampoo. This is by far one of, if not the best dry shampoos I have ever used. It is super inexpensive. The scent is fantastic. It smells so good. It is not floral. It's not too heavy. It fades quickly. Some dry shampoos are so fragranced that I'm sitting here and I can just like smell it all day long. And I'm like, girl, this ain't it. It's too much. I'm nauseated at this point. This doesn't do this. Now, what's also nice about it is if you are dark-haired like me and you kind of struggle with getting rid of the white cast from a dry shampoo, this one fades very quickly. It works into the hair very fast. And the other advantage to this is that once you actually distribute it and kind of get it into your hair, it looks like there's nothing there. There's no like coating. It doesn't look chalky or thick. It doesn't even feel thick. It just absorbs all the oil and makes your hair look like naturally fresh and clean. It is so good. I love this. I plan on buying more. I'm already almost out of it. But it's nice that it's not super expensive and you can get it right at Ulta. Love that stuff. Been living on that. A skincare item from Good Molecules. This is the Pineapple Exfoliating Powder. I did mention this in my Truth About Skincare video. If you haven't checked that video out, you definitely should. I will put a link to it in the description box. This has taken the throne from my Tatcha Rice Enzyme Powder. As I stated in that video, the Tatcha one works, but sometimes it agitates my skin. I get breakouts from it. This one does not do that. It doesn't dry out my skin. It just keeps my skin clear and exfoliated. I have noticed a dramatic change in the texture of my skin since using this, and I think it's like, what, 14 bucks, 15 bucks, something like that. You get 2.1 ounces, and a little bit goes a long way. You only need about a teaspoon of the product. You put a little in your hand, a couple of drops of water, and you kind of just rub it like this until you get like a foamy texture, and then you just do circular motions all over the face. It's like an at-home microderm. That's really what it's like, but it is extremely gentle. You can use it up to 4 times a week. If you struggle with texture, tone, dryness, flakiness, any of that stuff, you will absolutely love this. And again, for the price, you can't beat it. It is really good. I have been obsessed. And last but not least, the beautiful earrings that I am wearing. This is from a brand called Bohindie Stream. They are out of Florida. These earrings are fantastic. If you love the stars and the moon, they are handmade. Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful. My first pair I ever got was a pair that I saw Kathleen Lights wearing, and she talked about it on an Instagram story once, and I was so happy that she did. This is the other pair right here. I've actually gotten so many comments from you guys when you see me wearing this one in my videos. This is in the style, But Darling, What If You Fly? I think that's what it's called. Again, I will link it in the description box down below. This style right here is called The Intention of Life is Love. I don't know why I can't remember the names, but again, they will be linked down below. They're just so beautiful. I love them. And I love the moon and the stars. This one's really cute because it's got like this little like moonstone-esque type stone right here. It's got the 2 crescent moons. You've got a star, and they're just chunky and dangly, but beautiful. Glam. Boho glam. Absolutely gorgeous. And they do put real crystals. This one has a real crystal on it. Love it. They're so beautiful and fun and gorgeous and stunning, and I love them. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if we share some of the same favorites. Did you discover anything new in this video that you'd now like to try and test out for yourself? Did you have any fails? I really didn't have any fails that I can remember other than my BoxyCharm boxes, which we're not even gonna go there. There you guys have it. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it, share it, and I would love if you would subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button. Love you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye guys!